I'm so glad 2020 is done, but I'm not like so glad that I hated it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there were lessons in 2020 that I am taking with me into 2021. So I'm gonna be sharing with you guys the 5 things I learned in 2020 and the 5 things I'm implementing in 2021. And I'm gonna share with you guys a little bit, not too much, because I know some of y'all are nosy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Diamond, also known as the Diamond Denise here. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by. You guys know if you're not new, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being loyal. Thank you so much for always tuning in. Guys, what? Is it a new year? Is it January? I'm so excited. You guys know it's diamuary also, where I post a video every single day for the month of January. So make sure you are tuned in all January. And y'all, confessions, okay? The goal is to carry this over to February and the rest of the year. We're gonna develop a level of consistency. The key, I keep talking about this on my Instagram. If you follow me on the Diamond Denise, I keep talking about it, but it's time to do it, okay? It's time to do it. So that's on my list of things to do. Okay, we're gonna get right into this video. We don't want to waste any time, okay? I'm just gonna share with you guys. I'm so glad 2020 is done, but I'm not like so glad that I hated it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there were lessons in 2020 that I am taking with me into 2021. So I'm gonna be sharing with you guys the 5 things I learned in 2020 and the 5 things I'm implementing in 2021. And I'm gonna share with you guys a little bit, not too much, because I know some of y'all are nosy. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys a few things that I'm planning on doing in 2021. I'm gonna share with you guys my like vision board. It's not your typical vision board, to be honest. I just didn't want to do your typical vision board, and it's really not anything super fancy. It's not like a very extraordinary vision board. Like, it's just practical and easy for me to keep up with, and that's all I'm doing. But let's go ahead and get into 2020, because I know everybody was like, cancel 2020 and feeling some kind of way. But you know, what did 2020 teach you guys? Let me know in the comments below, because I would really like to know maybe one thing you learned and one thing you're implementing in the new year. So here's my top 5. The first thing, tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. I think so many times we count on just having another day, or having another chance, or being able to put off what we could do today tomorrow, and tomorrow's not promised. We lost so many lives at the hands of just everybody, to be honest. Like, everybody. So tomorrow isn't promised, and I think the biggest, I don't even know really how to say this part, because I know people personally that passed away this year, and not all because of the coronavirus. So don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. I'm gonna just leave it at that. The next thing I learned, which is the biggest thing for me, is stop comparing myself to other people. Listen, comparison is a thief of joy. We all know it, we all heard it, we all say it, but it's so easy in this world, social media, to get caught up comparing your life to someone else's, what they got going on to you. Like, I'm just gonna talk about me. That's what I was doing, okay? On Instagram, looking at other people and be like, oh, I should do that, I could do that, how can I make myself do this, oh, how can I do that, how can I leverage this, how can I, and then I ain't doing nothing. Okay, so the thing is, it just makes you feel like you don't have any value. It makes you feel less than, it makes you feel not as important, it makes you feel like you ain't doing enough. And the truth is, you are enough. Just who you are is enough. You being here is enough. Now, we're gonna get into some other things. Now, I ain't saying be lazy and be here, but people, like, we shouldn't compare ourselves to people that have no control, no value, of our life. Like, we should be comparing ourselves. Me personally, you guys know I believe in God, so I should be comparing myself to the word of God. Like, compare myself to God, because at the end of the day, he's the one that's gonna judge me. These folks ain't gonna judge me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So why am I trying to fit in, or why am I trying to make myself look the part, or why am I trying to copy them or imitate them? For what? For why? For why? I also learned that blood is thicker than water. Woo, child, that'll preach too. I ain't really here to preach though. So blood is thicker than water. And I think I learned that, you know, in a sense of, there were some relationships and friendships and other types of things that I had go on with other people that just wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes people can be a leech and just suck from you. And that's somebody that I never want to be. But, you know, I'm the kind of person I am, I deal with it. And then maybe I'll vent to another friend about it, but I just kind of deal with it. And that's never a place that you want to be in. Those people, you just got to cut them off. Sometimes you put so much emphasis and high priority and high standards on other people and neglect what your family brings and the value of your family that's been there from you, has been there for you since day one of your life. And I think that we should encourage our family and stand behind our family. Don't put your value in other people, these people that's gonna be here today and gone tomorrow, okay? Don't do it, just don't. The fourth thing that I've learned this year is to save your money, save your coins. If we're trying to be where the money resides next year, we gotta learn how to save our money. And honestly, real talk, this is the real, I always say I'm gonna do the real. I was not a good saver. I also have other things that I had to pay, and I was just like pay. And I found that, you know, a lot of my coins were going to other things, and I wasn't necessarily building my personal savings account. So save before you pay your bills, save before you do anything else. Save your money, give your percent to God, save your money, and then handle your business, because savings is gonna be super important. Even going into this new year, like, we had a whole pandemic. Everybody wasn't fortunate enough to keep working or still have a job to go to. So we have to do better. I think one thing in the Black community, and I'm just gonna say it like it is, I think we were late to a lot of things. We really didn't have a lot of financial literacy. We really didn't understand how to move in a system that we kind of were kicked out of a little bit, in a sense, just being real, when it comes to like knowledge and resources. And it's not to say that every Black family doesn't have it, and it's not to say that every white family or other has it. It's just saying that historically a lot of us don't have it, and when we do get it, we either want to hold it all to ourselves, or we want to be out here living in a trailer riding a Lamborghini. Don't make any kind of sense. We got to be more strategic about how we save, how we invest, how we move financially. So that is one thing that I learned from 2020. And the last thing you have to do is live your life. I saw a quote that said, "I'm not going to water myself down so you can digest me easy." I might have said it wrong, but I read another one that said, "I ain't watering myself down for you, you gonna choke." So, you know, there's different ways to say that, but the reality of it is, live your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop, kind of goes back to trying to compare yourself or live for other people. I've been guilty of this. Like, honestly, I ain't gonna say I've been over it for over 5 years. I think in the last 5 years, I've been guilty of not living my life, living for other people, living to please other people, living because this is what this person wanted, or living to try to even fit in because I didn't want to be left out. I've been left out before. I've been talked about. I've been cheated. I've been misused. I've been abused. I mean, that's probably everybody's story, right? Everybody's been through something. So it ain't like I'm somebody special, but I have been through those things, and it doesn't feel good when you're the one that's ostracized, or you're the one that's, you know, talked about, mistreated, not fitting in. It does not feel good. And sometimes we adapt. I adapted to live to please other people, but again, tomorrow is not promised. You gotta live your life at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, you're the one that's gonna have to answer for the decisions you made. And if you doing it for someone else, it's not gonna last long. Just saying. I need some tea. Should have grabbed me some tea because I think I'm giving like tea today. I wasn't planning on it, but 2020 got me ready, got me on fire. Okay, 2020 got me ready to just come through this camera. I don't know where I got all this energy from. I think it's the red lipstick. Okay, so now 2021. What are we taking into 2021? The 5 things that I'm gonna be implementing, the 5 things that I'm gonna be doing besides maybe celebrating my birthday. I don't even have birthday plans, y'all. Just letting y'all know, my birthday is this month and I have no plans. Like, I'm probably gonna be working on my birthday because I had some plans but then it didn't really work out. But then I got some other things I'm trying to do. So, you know, this birthday ain't really a big birthday. When I turn 30, it's going down because it's gonna be my golden year. I'm gonna be 30 on the 30th. Like, what? Let me know, do y'all celebrate golden year? Because I told that to my friend and she was like, what, your golden year? She didn't know. Like, not that she's not cool or hip or anything, she just didn't know. So let me know if y'all do that, or if y'all have ever heard that, or is it just like a southern thing? But your golden year is basically when you turn the age of your birth date. So like I said, I'm gonna be 30 on the 30th of January. So in about a couple years, it's going down. Okay, if y'all still follow me, it's going down. So yeah, let me know. 5 things that I will be implementing in 2021. Okay, so the first one is God, period. I will be implementing more God in my life. Like, I want to be more consistent in my prayer life, my walk with God, because at the end of the day, that's just important to me. And I have neglected it. Not like I neglected God, but maybe I did because I wasn't talking to him like I should. So that's important for me. So I'm gonna be more God, more God. You know, he's the one who give me all this stuff, do all these things, provide all the opportunities. That's just what I believe. So I need more. I need to talk to him, right? Like, just like I'm communicating with you guys. When I leave and go away, y'all be like, dang, she left us. That's probably how God be feeling, like, dang, she ain't talk to me. But I'ma still bless her anyway. Ain't he good? Ooh, ain't he good? All right. The next thing is self-love. Self-love is big for me because, you know, before in the past, if you follow me on Instagram, you guys know my skin was like clear, my skin broke out. I've literally been bullied for my skin, so I think I was dealing with like trauma of being bullied and talked about and everything else I had going on because my skin was really bad. And when my skin broke out, I almost was like, I can't do diamuary, I can't make any more videos, I can't take no more pictures, like I can't because my skin is going crazy and I'm But my word for the year was do it and do it scared. So as much scared as I may be, I'ma still do it. I'ma still show up because this is superficial, okay? The true meaning of anything is where my heart is. And this is superficial. It's gonna come, it's gonna go. I'm not gonna let something that's temporary stop me for some, ooh! I'm not gonna let something that is temporary stop me from reaching my goals, stop me from reaching something that can change my life, stop me from reaching something that is gonna be a permanent shift in the trajectory of my life. Next thing that I'm doing is I'm gonna ask for help. I have been the person, like I said, I've had people that were just been a leech on me, a leech on my shoulder. I felt like they just always took, never gave. And I never wanted to be that person. You know, I thought either if I'm gonna ask someone for something, I always need to give something. Like, it was just never an ask and receive. It was like, what can I do for you real quick? Not that I wasn't intentional about it, but I just kind of felt like I never wanted people to feel like I'm just always taking from them. I like to give, I like to do for others, but honestly, my circle is really small to non-existent. So I feel like I really don't have that type of relationship with people. And sometimes I'm shy, I'm an introvert. I can be an extrovert, not really, I'm an introvert, but I can be very bubbly and like I am with, like on this camera, you know, when I'm in the right situations and when I vibe with people. But that doesn't mean I actually use them. And I want to be more intentional about my relationships with people and even just reaching out to them and just maintaining that, hey, how are you, girl? Like, I'm here for you if you ever need anything, I got you. And not being afraid to ask for help when I need it. Because, child, everybody need help. Everybody out here struggling and doing something, trying to figure it out. Like, open your mouth. Closed mouths don't get fed. I'm really preaching to myself right now, but these are things that I literally am going to be intentional about, you know, starting now. The next thing is I am going to put in the work, okay? A lot of times we always say, I just said it, faith without works is dead, but you know, a lot of times we want the easy way out. We want to just pay someone to give us the resources, pay someone to give us the answers. We want to just, someone just to give it to us, really like serve it up on a plate, like here you go, here's the keys. But if you don't put in the work, if you're not reading, if you're not learning, if you're not becoming a student of whatever you're trying to master, you're not gonna grow. The last thing is that we're gonna stop being busy and be more intentional. I am guilty of this because I will have a list of things I need to do, 20, 30, 40 things. And I will make my little list out for the day, for the week, and I'm just so busy. I'm busy doing this, I start doing this, and then I do that, I stop doing that and start doing something else, and then I'm not intentional. I get nothing accomplished. Like, literally, I've started everything that y'all gonna kind of see rolling out this year with me. I've started it like last year or the year before. Nothing I'm about to do is brand new, just came to me last year, honestly, unless it came like early in the year. Nothing that I'm about to do just came to me. Nothing. And the thing is that I've been so busy and I haven't been intentional. I start and stop and start and stop. But you know, honestly, I think God was like, you ain't ready yet. Sit down. Sit down. I didn't have the mindset. You know, I really didn't know who I was. I was still growing in areas. I was trying to, I have a, you know, when you feel like there's more in you, there's something in you, you never really settled. But that doesn't mean it's necessarily time for you to move. So I feel like God was giving me bits and pieces of things to, you know, see, like, I'm trying to take you somewhere. I'm trying to take you somewhere. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Get it together. And so we ain't together all the way, you know, always a work in progress, always growing, always being cultivated. But you know, I feel like I'm excited. I'm really excited and more intentional, less busy. Hopefully that's something that can apply to everybody's life. Like, guys, I want to see y'all win. I want to see y'all succeed. I want to see y'all grow. Like, so let's get to it, okay? And yeah, that was it. That's it. That's not a lot, but it's so important, so vital. So I'm excited. I'm excited for myself. I'm excited for y'all. Let me know what was your favorite either lesson learned or lesson implementing for, you know, this upcoming year. I think they're all pretty valuable. They can be taken anywhere, but like, I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what was your favorite. Let me know. So vision board. My vision board is just a piece of paper. I literally have a lot of things that I kind of just wrote on my paper, and I have 2 checked off already. When I tell y'all this stuff is not new, it's just because I've been busy and not intentional. I wrote this 10/25/20, so I wrote this out in October, the end of October, and this is for my new year. I've been thinking about this stuff, you know, being prayerful about it and everything like that. So this is what we're doing. I'm gonna share with you guys 3 of the things that I'm trying to accomplish, maybe 5, we'll see. I'm gonna kind of read through it, but I want to, like, let's see. Oh no, what do I want to tell y'all? All right, so professionally, I want to be trained in modified barium swallow study test. If you guys know what that is, just basically, in my profession, I'm an SLP, and we do these tests to kind of help actually help us judge the integrity of someone's swallowing function and how that's going, making sure they're not aspirating, that things are, food and drinks are going the right way. I want to be trained in that. That takes time, training, practice. That's one of my goals for the upcoming year. I also, I mean, y'all kind of heard this already, but I have a book, or some books, that I'm trying to do. So I want to have a book finalized, published, released. That's gonna be done. I want to grow the Diamonds Denise, the brand. You know, I've been really intentional about it the last 6 months, 5 months. And, you know, I'm building a community of friends. I feel like, I consider y'all my friends. And so, you know, if you follow me on YouTube, make sure you go follow me on Instagram too, because I post different things on both platforms. But I'm just trying to build that because I really have some things that I want to release later on to you guys, but we trying to grow, okay? We got some brands that we want to work with and things of that nature. So we're really being intentional about the Diamonds and East all 2020. And I want to, what else do I want to do? I want to have some of my debt paid off. I'm gonna share with y'all later how much debt I have, but I mean, I want to have some of that paid off, or not. Calculations, I can have all of it done. We can have all of it done, but you know, we're gonna see what happens. But those are some of my personal goals. Let me know what some of your goals are below. Like, let's have a chat in the conversation. I want to know. When this video goes live, I'm gonna be right here chatting with y'all, so I'll be responding back really quickly. So please engage. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend, share these videos and these tips and lessons learned with somebody else so that they can flourish and grow and be all that they were created to be. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Keep you, I was gonna for you, you know it's true. I never wanna see you